Hey, this is Amy Warden with Great Cake Soapworks. Today I'm going to make some lip butter, and this is a recipe that I've been making for probably 6 years now, and it's a really good one. It's very silky and smooth, and the saying that I write on the label is that it melts on your lips, not in your pocket. And the reason for that is because I use a vegetable wax that has a higher melting point than beeswax. So it does take a little bit more to melt it. But anyway, we're going to get started here. Today I'm going to be making a peppermint flavor and a limeade flavor. And so just to get started, this is the wax, and it's kind of a flake yellow color. It needs just a tad more. Kind of wavering. Next is the cocoa butter, which I melted down and put in this lovely ice cream container. It's a deodorized cocoa butter, so I don't get chocolate flavor or smell or whatever in the lip balm. This would be my secret weapon to prevent graininess. It's a high melting point shea butter. Okay, for oils I like to use jojoba and avocado. So this is the golden jojoba. Because I have such a big container of avocado, I just poured a little bit off. Okay, next I'm gonna melt all of this down, and I've created sort of a double boiler here with some water in this pan that not only helps to melt it quickly, but it also helps to keep the whole thing warm as I'm putting it into the tubes. So this will melt down for a little while, and then I'll show you how we put it in the tube. Okay, the limeade is melted now and ready to go. I'm going to do a quick temperature read. It's 174. I wouldn't want it really any higher than that. So I'm going to add the flavor and the vitamin E. I'm not using the spoon that's been sitting in there because it will melt this plastic. Stir it in. And you can see we've got tubes ready to go, banded in groups of 7 to help them stand up. And I just transfer it out of here, right into the tube. And as it cools, it contracts a little bit. So when I'm done filling these most of the way, I'm going to go back and top them off as high as I can get it without it spilling over, hopefully. Okay. Topping all these off now. definitely a delicate balance. As you can see, it kind of mounds up a little bit. And if you ever get a lip butter from me that's not perfectly straight across the top, it's because they're not sitting perfectly straight when I fill them. They will be as full as they possibly can be. Okay, the limeade is ready to go, and you can see it's in various stages of cooling. The peppermint is now melted, and it's 173.5. I actually took it out of the water bath because it was getting too hot. We're going to add the minty essential oil blend and vitamin E. Get started on this one. Okay, now that these have set up, I went ahead and took the rubber bands off, and I've separated them into the ones that are actually really clean. I didn't drip anything, and then these are the ones that got a little bit messy, and I will just put the caps on them and then wipe them off with the paper towel, and then probably use a little bit of rubbing alcohol to really get any wax or oil residue off of those. Alright, we've got all the caps on these. We've got about 42 of each, and next will be to label them. I print off the labels on a full sheet and then cut them out individually and apply them. So, show you that real quick. Just like that. And then I also like to shrink wrap it, and the shrink tubes that I have are perforated right around the cap, so that when you are ready to open it, you just give the cap a quick twist and this piece of shrink wrap comes off, and then the rest of this stays on here to protect the label. So this is my board, and I can get 7 of them on here at a time. I'm just going to show you this one.